Hey YouTube, YugiRoX97 here with Deck of the Month April 2012. It's Inzektors. This is my main deck this format because it was the cheapest thing I could get that's topping this format. It's really good, as you all guys know, because it's one of those top 3 decks as people call it. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the deck profile. Got your 3 Dragonfly. It's the standard 10 Inzektors, 3 Dragonfly, 3 Centipede, 3 Hornet, and 1 Gigamantis. Pretty much your 3 Dragonfly, search your 3 Centipede, or special, and then in turn your 3 Centipede search your Dragonfly to your hand. Your Inzektor Hornet pops all your opponent's cards while letting your other Inzektors get their effects. And then the 1 Gigamantis, this is so good, it just makes so many OTKs. And then after you use it, if you haven't won already with the OTK, then any Inzektor you summon can become 2400. So this card's really, really good. Like it's my favorite of all the Inzektors because it's so good. 1 Armageddonite. If you don't have your Hornet engraved, you can just summon this, get your Hornet engraved, and start using your Inzektors. 2 Mystic Tomato. This card works kind of like an Armageddonite because that's what you'll mostly be searching with this. Like first turn, set this, they run into it. Special summon Armageddonite, send Hornet to grave, so you're set up. This also searches Dragonfly, so you can summon this and ram into something if you have to get rid of their field. That's only like desperate situations. Or you can just search the Dragonfly, you can search the Hornet. You can also search a few other things that I'm about to show you. And it's a dark, so it feels for dad, so it's really cool. 1 Birdman. This is the tune of the deck, level 3 dark, so it works with all your other level 3s, so you can exceed with them. This helps you go into the oddball synchros like Underground Arachnid and Locomotion Argenics, along with the staple synchros. It's also really good because if you summon your Dragonfly, activate effect, they Veiler. You can bounce it back to your hand for this, and then next turn, hopefully it won't get Veilered. And it's just a good play. Searchable by Sangan too. Tomato and Sangan. 1 Spirit Reaper, level 3 dark as well, so it works with all the other level 3s. It's really good because you can just swing for pluses, which is my favorite thing about this card. But also against Dino Rabbit, you can just kind of sit there and stall, because that's this deck's worst matchup is Dino Rabbit. It's a horrible matchup. 1 Sangan searches like your Dragonflies, your Hornets, your Veilers, and a lot of other cards. I main deck 2 Thunder King. It's a 1900 beat stick, light target. It's just a great first turn play because this deck doesn't really have great first turn plays. You summon this against windups first turn and they have a hard time getting over this. Dino Rabbit, not so much. It is kind of hard for Dino Rabbit to get over it, but they'll just summon a Sabersaurus or summon something smaller and then Lance, like a Guaiba, and it's really bad when that happens. 3 Effect Veiler. I play 3 Effect Veiler because I don't have Fiendish Chains or Max C's. So I have to play 3 Effect Veiler, but it's a light, so I'd be playing 3 even if I had those cards, because you need more lights for your BLS. 1 Dark Armed, you have a lot of darks. 1 BLS. So spells, 2 Duality. This helps you get to your combo pieces like your Inzektors or your Hornet if you don't have them. Because the deck doesn't really special except for Dragonfly and, you know, the inherent specials like Dark Armed and BLS. You can pretty much just use this and not have to worry about it because you can summon a Centipede and search a Dragonfly if you don't have it. 1 Allure, you have a lot of darks. 1 Foolish, this can send your Hornet to grave if you don't have it already. 1 Book. 1 Avarice. Late game, after you've ran out of your Inzektors, if you haven't won already, then you can pretty much put all the steam back into your deck if you've run out of it. It's really good. 2 MST. I couldn't find room for a main deck 3rd one. I side the other one. So, yeah, I just main deck 2. Staples, Heavy, Dark Hole, Reborn. Just general power staples. On the traps, Double Call of the Haunted. If your Inzektors get like warninged, then you can just bring them back instantly. But this is also really good late game. After you've run out of steam and you don't have Avarice, you can use this late game and get a pop or so in there. 2 Warning, negate everything. And Double Torrential. So on to extra deck. 1 Levier, 1 Giga Brilliant. I'm not really going to explain the extra deck because you all know what these guys do. 2 Acid Golems, just 3k beat stick. 2 Leviathan. I don't have a Zen main, so you can drop a Leviathan for a Zen mains if you have one. Synchros, Catastor, level 5, level 6 is a Brio, and Underground Arachnid. It's one of those oddball synchros. It requires an Insect and Dark Tuner. You pretty much steal your opponent's stuff with this, and if this is to be a Shoba battle, you destroy that instead. Black Rose, pop the field, level 7. Scrap Archfiend. I play Scrap Archfiend because this deck is really lenient with the extra deck. Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon. Locomotion Argenix, just like take your opponent's stuff. It's one of those oddball synchros. And then a Chimera Tech because I side Cyber Dragons. So, side deck. 3 Snowman Eater. You'll see that I side really heavy against Dino Rabbit. This is one of them because this kills the Logia if they attack into it. They'll waste a Dolka Negate on it. And all their normal monsters, if they run into this, or Guaiba, this will get just a +1, and then it's a level 3 if it stays on field, so you can exceed with it, which is really cool. 2 Cyber Dragon. This is for wind-ups. Top deck it, and you know, get like a huge Chimera Tech out. 3-dimensional Fissures. This is mainly for Dark Worlds, because my Hornet will still go to grave, and Dark Worlds can't really do anything when this card's on the field. Double Smashing for Dino Rabbit. This kills the Dolka and all their big, huge normal monsters, or it wastes a Logia Negate, so it's overall really good. Then my counter side, 1 MST and Double Dust. If they side, then I side this automatically, because I have to get rid of the Shadow Imprisonings and the macro if I'm playing against Dino Rabbit. And 2 Bottomless for Dino Rabbit. It gets rid of the normal monsters. So this was the deck of the month for April, March 2012. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment on what you think of the deck. Any advice you guys have, you can drop a comment about it. Like and subscribe. This was Yu-Gi-Oh! Rocks 97 by YouTube.